Just get right into it then. Oh, we're tearing it up tonight. Literally and figuratively.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to the Dynasty Hot Sauce Podcast. Here we go tonight. Oh, it's a good one. It's going to be hot. You know it. Like your mama's ass. I'm Larry Monkey. And now, it's hard to see tonight. He's camouflaged. Admiral DFF Justin Rogers.
I am blending right in. You got it. Yeah, man. It's been a couple weeks. I got a toilet ready for a couple flushes today. We got a trade or two to talk about. We got some NFL trades to talk about. A lot going on for a random Tuesday evening in November.
So we had some stuff jotted down on a piece of paper, and the only thing I could grab was a witch's hat. So I put it in the spirit of the Halloween spirit that's still lingering. I'll just pull a piece of paper out. Jags wide receiver room.
Okay. Well, Travis, since we recorded last, Travis Hunter got put on IR out of nowhere. So then it was, Brian Thomas Jr. to the moon. And then what happened today, Larry?
Well, they signed Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, they
Parker Washington's kind of been the wide receiver one there the whole season, practically. So
but any hope that we were going to be like, oh yeah, Brian Thomas Jr. is just going to dominate the targets and all that? Nope. Back to status quo with the guy who's going to garner 6 to 8 targets a week.
He has 8 drops this season. BTJ.
Yeah.
And he went out with an injury in a game that was like going back and forth, like where they needed him. Like he could have got some great garbage yards at the end of that game. It was a shootout. But alas, he obviously limps off with this sprained ankle where he may or may not be able to go this weekend, which is like, well, I'm not starting him. I'm not starting BTJ, even if he's playing, because what is he giving me when he's been healthy? Now he's gonna have a big game. There's no way I'm starting BTJ. He's just been he's a curse on your team right now.
He's not as bad as Kamara. I'll just say that. He's not as bad as Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, but you're taking BTJ over Alvin Kamara in a redraft or even any kind of draft. But just talking about a redraft, it's like BTJ was like it's like a second or third round pick, right?
Yeah. All right, yeah, second or third round. That's right. Yeah, it's not going well for you if you overpaid, or we call it overpaying now, but if you paid up for Brian Thomas Jr. in your redraft, or if you traded for him or whatever, you're really regretting it right now because he has cost you a bunch of wins.
Thankfully, I never went out of my way for BTJ, except he was my keeper in the Daddy-O's league. He's just been dreadful. I could have kept Rome Odunze. Not that he's been great lately, but
yeah, he was good for like 5 weeks.
He was the man in the beginning. I just threw an offer out for Odunze recently.
Do you think this is neutral or upgrade, downgrade for Jacoby Myers? He was the second target in the Raiders offense, and he's probably going to be the second target in Jacksonville.
I mean, probably initially, but here's the thing. He's the anti-BTJ because he's got like the best catch percentage in the NFL or something. He's got some ridiculous, like he doesn't drop passes. He's the opposite of, so I'm sure Trevor Lawrence is going to be like, I'm throwing to this dude because I know he's not going to drop it. I think this is a sneaky play for him. Yeah, he might improve because and again, this is like it's all about the status thing too. It was their big trade acquisition. I don't think he gets buried. They have Parker Washington. Like, who do you want? Jacoby Myers? Parker Washington. Not that it's that. Not that's. It's not huge. Jacoby Myers is solid. Parker Washington, you could get off waivers this week in a lot of leagues. Where Jacoby Myers has been on teams, all season. I don't think that changes. If anything, I mean, the Raiders' offense has just been Brock Bowers and nobody else.
Yeah, now that Brock Bowers is back in the lineup, dropping a 40 bomb on folks.
So what are you Bam Morris or Parker Washington?
Who?
In a redraft.
You mean Bam Knight?
Yeah, what did I say?
Bam Norris? I'm like, wait.
I said Bam Washington.
You know, you said Bam Morris.
Bam Morris? Who's Bam Morris?
I don't know. I was confused. I was like, Bam Morris? All right. Gosh, I don't know. I guess Bam Knight, because I don't ever want to have to start Parker Washington.
Yeah.
I don't feel great. I mean, I played against Bam Knight this week, and it was awesome.
Yeah, he sucked.
4 points or something. He didn't get a touchdown.
All right. Should we pull out the other another one? Did we cover everything? What else? I mean, what else do you want to say? BTJ sucks.
I think that's it.
I mean, are you moving Trevor Lawrence? You're not moving. Are you not trying to get Travis Hunter?
I might try to get Travis Hunter.
For what? I mean,
cheap.
Someone's going to be that dissatisfied with him. I'm in 2 leagues. But
can I sell an aging receiver? Can I sell someone like? I mean, if I'm not competing, can I sell someone like Devontae Adams for him?
Okay, so hold on. So I'm in that position in the Renegades League where I may be in a position to make a run in the Renegades League.
Okay.
And I have Travis Hunter on IR. So I might be willing to move him for a piece. And you are also in that league. So
I'm not ready to throw in the towel. I'm in the sixth spot right now. You're 1 game ahead of me in the 5 spot.
Oh,
but,
there you go.
I'm not ready to throw in the towel on that one.
Here's the thing, but man, Travis Hunter, he had that great game right before I don't know. I feel like maybe Shane would take a chance on him. I'm just looking at the bottom of the standings, like see who might be interested. Oh, Dickey's in there, sitting there at 9th. We'll talk. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm moving Travis Hunter for a piece for sure. If I can position myself, if I feel like I'm in a good spot in the playoffs, or even in the playoffs, because you never know how things shake out.
Assuming that DeAndre Swift makes it back, I don't know if he will this week, but assuming he does, DeAndre Swift or Travis Hunter.
Hunter.
So you're not ready to sell for points yet. Then that's what that means.
No, I'd rather have a Manon guy. Kyler Murray is not special anymore.
He sure ain't.
He's the bust of busts. He's a high draft pick everywhere, at least in Superflex, like redrafts.
Sure. Yeah. He was still a top 4 round pick, a top 48 guy.
Yep. They must really have a beef with him if like Jacoby Brissett is the guy.
Well, I think what they did was they saw what happened the last couple of weeks, and they're like, we can't go back to Kyler right now because Brissett is leading this offense better than Kyler did.
It's like a Mike White.
Because Brissett, the last few years of him starting, has been trash. Like, he has been just awful for the last several years. And then he rolls into this, and he's just balling out. Something like 287 yards a game. I mean, he's doing his thing.
Well, I mean, he's not going to last, I would think, because he's a guy that gets banged up this stage of his career. So we're gonna see Kyler again for sure.
Yeah, this is a buy window for Kyler, but it's got to be a cheap buy window, like a second, maybe a second and a third, that kind of thing, because it's worth the risk in my opinion. But you don't want to. Don't go giving a first for him. Hell no. Especially since he ain't going to be playing unless there's some sort of injury. I think it's a situation where if you can get him for like a late second and a third or something like that, go for it.
A late second and a third?
That might be good enough these days to get Kyler.
Late second and a third for Kyler. Holy moly.
Think about it. I don't think I would sell for that, but I think you might be able to squeeze that. You might be able to squeeze that juice from somebody. Like, hey, I'll give you the 209 and the 309. What do you think he's going to cost these days? Nobody's giving a first for him, right?
Well, not right now. His value's in the tank. So Kyler is he's not a buy. Maybe he is a buy. Second and a third. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Gadsden, Aronde Gadsden. How many Gadsens do you have?
I have 2, I think.
I have 3.
And he is locked into my starting lineup.
Yep.
3
dynasty leagues. I have Gadsden. And I drafted him, thankfully.
Yeah, I was going to say that worked out real well.
In a start 2 tight end league also. The Scott Connor league I don't bring up that much because I'm in construction mode. The ground just got leveled in this league. I have some cornerstone pieces thankfully, Gadsden is one of those. Gadsden and another piece of paper I'm going to pull out soon.
Okay.
But what? Okay, so what are you giving for your Gadsden? Because I listened to another podcast recently where they were saying some stuff about Gadsden. I want to hear your take. What do you think? What are you thinking for Gadsden? How much are you willing to go in?
We're assuming a tight end premium, right?
Absolutely, a heavy TE premium.
Well, then I'll give a first for him. I don't think there's any question. I mean, it might be a first and a third even.
26 first for Gadsden, yeah.
Yeah, why not? If they want the 27 instead, have the 27. But I mean, he's guarding targets. That offense has been throwing a little bit. The other receivers can't stay healthy, so it seems like there's always opportunity there.
My buddy's dynasty league, I have Gadsden, Pitts, Kincaid, Bowers all starting. Like I just have this boom. I got all the it's just an onslaught. This is the 2-point tight end, and I'm crushing. I have the most points this season. Yeah, Kincaid is crushing it. Also,
he's had a couple good games. Yeah.
Hell yeah, he has. This is the league I have Travis Hunter in. So yeah, maybe I should. What am I going to float? Travis Hunter or Gadsden? You're taking Gadsden.
Yeah.
It's not even close, right?
I don't know that it's like, oh my goodness, how could you kind of thing. I want Gadsden, and I want to be able to put him in the lineup and play.
I don't have him. Actually, I have Travis Hunter in 3 leagues, ladies and gentlemen. Out of 10 dynasty leagues, I have him in 3 leagues.
If you were to tell me, if it was a low premium and you were to tell me you wanted Travis Hunter, I wouldn't argue with you. I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, you're an idiot. But if there's any sort of even decent premium, I couldn't fathom not having Gadsden over Travis Hunter at this point.
Giving a first for Gadsden. Yeah, I love it, man. Fuck yeah.
It's like nothing to do. You're in a tight end and a dynasty hot sauce kind of premium.
And we pivot. Colston Loveland. Hell yeah, man. Been waiting to pull this one out. Debbie guy for me. Man, I traded Scadaboo for him straight up early in the season, the week before Scadaboo went berserk and looked like a shit trade for me. This was in the Daddy-O's, and I've just been hanging my head over this deal since Scadaboo went nuts for he went nuts about 2-3 games in a row before he got injured. And then boom, redemption. Loveland goes berserk.
Yeah.
Potential fixture. The DJ Moore is just, he got that throwing touchdown, but I don't think they're really counting on him to be a significant part of this offense. He's kind of just like a hanging around guy, right?
Yeah. I think they might move off of him in the offseason.
Yeah, the ship has sailed on Loveland after that one game, I think, because his value was already high just because of the draft capital and where he went in rookie drafts.
If you in any time in the last month you tried to get Loveland, you probably could have got a discount.
Yep. Not anymore. That's it.
Completely gone.
That ship totally sailed. So if you have Loveland, that's great. Because
118 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he probably won't even give you much the rest of the season. But next year, I think it's going to be wheels up for fucking Loveland for sure.
I want to know what they do with Cole Kmet because they did just give him an extension. So I worry about that a little bit.
Yeah, you got a taste of what Loveland's going to be. So all right, man, that's him. What are you giving for Loveland though? If you're trying to, or what would you take to part with him?
I wouldn't give a first for him like I would Gadsden because we haven't
trade Gadsden or Loveland. You're going Gadsden.
Yeah. A
lot of mouths to feed in both offenses, but you trust the Chargers offense over the Bears offense. What is it? Coaching staff. What is?
No, I don't. It's not necessarily that I trust that offense. I just trust his usage. Gadsden has been balling, and if Kmet gets back in there and starts taking some snaps away again, because Loveland is playing just like he did the first 7 weeks of the season or whatever, then it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, that's it for Loveland. See you later, Loveland. Here we go. This one's a long one. It's not, though. It's just a big cut from a piece of paper. Travion Henderson.
Okay.
Emergence of Jennings, who I started in SFB, by the way. How about that one? I lost because I also threw Jaden Blue.
I don't even want. Side note on SFB, I'm going to look up where I stand. It's got to be lower than 5,000. I'm 2-16 or whatever.
Oh my god,
it's so bad.
So yeah, Terrell Jennings, just undrafted guy.
Yeah, who gets
11 carries, scores a touchdown. They just like brought him up. They signed him and brought him up this week. And next thing you know, and there were folks that were talking about it, how he's going to like jack some goal line stuff. And yeah, sure enough. You think they're just saving the Travion for the playoffs? I mean, it would make sense if they're winning. What they're winning with this formula, I feel like. I mean, it's no question he's the best RB of the bunch. Like, what are they? I mean, he did get 18 touches,
yes,
4 catches. I wish they'd use him as a returner. I mean, he did actually he didn't return any kicks last week, but the week before he did. But I like when he returns kicks too, because
look, he has 24 carries over his last 2 games, 4 catches against Atlanta. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. Still want to expect more from him. Now I think that the ship's about to sail with him because he's going to go berserk. He hasn't really gone nuts yet.
No, he has not. But he hasn't broken off any long runs.
He's one of the last rookies that you need to, if you got to get your hands on before he goes berserk and you get Colston Loveland.
His longest run on Sunday was 8 yards.
Right.
8. Not 18, not 80, but 8.
You got to get your hands on him before it's too late. Right. I mean, he's getting you mediocre numbers now. Like he's getting you like 12, 13 points.
Sure.
But he's gonna get you one of those 29 pointers one of these days. All right. So my next pick, Tyler Shook. How do you feel about this first start? I started him in one league. What's the word down in Saints country?
Nobody's talking about this season. They've already mentally checked out into next season. Like seriously, it's just there's nothing left of this season to cheer for them, and I'm here for it. Played 7 seasons of college football.
Okay.
And he started pieces of 6 different seasons because he was hurt.
Rookie quarterback. I guess they're going to get a high pick. There's going to be a showdown. Jets Saints. That's the big game. That's the game of the year right there.
Wait, when is that?
It's in a couple weeks.
Okay.
That is the 101 Bowl. The Jets will surely screw it up somehow. No doubt about it.
That's what the Jets do.
That's what they do. But so he's a starting quarterback in a superflex. He's probably going to start the rest of the year unless he implodes, which is obviously very possible. What do you think you can get for him right now? Late second, to a QB needy team in a superflex. I mean, I know he might be worth less than a position player in a superflex because this past week he was. You probably had a position player on your bench that outscored him.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like he's going to have a game or two where he throws a couple touchdowns, get some rushing yardage or something.
Yeah, I worry that, and not that I think it's going to happen, but that it could, that we see Spencer Rattler back in there.
Well, there's no question in my mind Tyler Shook is going to get injured again because that's just how he rolls as a person. It seems throughout his history, that's all he has shown. His resume just should say I get hurt a bunch. So that means your ceiling has to be a second. If you can get a second round pick for him, that's a win.
Yeah.
Get a second and get the hell out of Tyler Shook as fast as you can. Just keep trying to get that second. Yeah. That should be the goal. Get a second for Tyler Shook.
Yeah, I think that's a great goal. I wonder if you can get it right now.
Well, people see the allure of the starting quarterback, rookie. I get this guy. You never know, Hey, all the other rookie QBs are balling right now. You get some degenerate that's just like, let me take a shot at Tyler Shook as my, the super flex. Maybe the super flex dude is or Hogue. Every starting quarterbacks were the first.
Starting quarterbacks first. I don't think he believes that anymore. I think he's moved off of that pretty extensively. I took him down in Tecmo Bowl this week. He was 13-1. I got him. Wow. I split my game, so I moved to 11-4 instead of. I wish I had squeezed out a win on the double headers, but I did take down the first place Tecmo Bowl, Mr. John Hogue. So I'm trucking along in third right now.
So, okay, let's have a quick one thing. Troy put in the Patreon chat. He goes, "Now should I overpay for Pittman or really overpay for Justin Jefferson, who hasn't been as good as Pittman this year?" Pittman's had a monster season, but man,
yeah, but you know what? He's actually only averaging like 0.8 points more than Jefferson. Jefferson has been really steady, and BTJ has been a little bit more like up and down and up and down.
You mean Pittman? Yeah, Pittman. Forget Pittman.
I mean, Pittman, not BTJ. Yeah. Pittman's been a little bit more up and down.
Listen,
he had like a 4-point game in there, but then he had like a 20-something. You know,
I'm not a Danny Dimes believer. I know that he's having a great season, and he might very well lead this team to the Super Bowl, but I don't see him next year. He's just Danny Dimes. He's going to get crunched. He's going to get crunched, and some crazy hit is going to knock him out because that's just how he rolls. And if it doesn't happen this season, which I hope it doesn't, I'd love to see Danny Dimes lead the Colts to the Super Bowl. That'd be amazing. Yeah. Colts versus Seahawks, right? Sam Darnold versus Danny Dimes, the two former New York quarterbacks. So the New York Bowl.
You had me until 2 former New York quarterbacks, and I'm like, oh, that's not interesting.
I know, not for you. Yeah, of course not. But yeah, man, whatever. Danny Dimes, airing it out. So where was I?
I think it's kind of cool.
That was it. Those were all my.
Okay. Well, then let's go with just off the top of the dome here, Rashid Shaheed.
Oh.
In the Seahawks.
I think he's going to be the same guy he was with the Saints.
What does that do for Cooper Kupp then?
Cooper Kupp is nothing. They don't. That's why. That's why they got him. Cooper Kupp is he has. He's just he's a coach now. He's a wide receiver coach.
Yeah, and he's like in a. I mean, like he's so touchdown dependent because he's not getting a bunch of targets. If he doesn't score a touchdown, it's congratulations on your 5 points. You know, you just go home pissed at him because you started him and he's not doing anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see here. What else happened in the world today? Or what didn't happen? Brees Hall, the Jets running back.
No, I'm glad they didn't trade him. I kind of didn't expect them to. I don't know how you want to. Brees Hall is gonna. That's like a Saquon acquisition. Honestly, you're not like. Why would you even take anything less than a second than what you drafted him for? I don't care where he's at in his contract.
Sure,
you could franchise him and sign him to a nice contract if you want Brees Hall as your running back, but he's worth at least a second. I don't understand why they were just like, well, we'll take him for a third. That was the rumor.
It's because they wanted to unload him before they got nothing for him. Because now they will get nothing for him.
Well, now they should just sign him. Listen, the offensive line is above average. They have a tight end that seems to be in place with the Mason Taylor.
Right.
They got their wide receiver 1 or potential wide receiver 2, depending on how many of these great wide receivers come out in the next couple of years. And I say that because the Jets have a lot of first-round picks.
Yeah, they do. They keep piling them up too.
So you can spend one on. They can have Jeremiah Smith, or Jordan Tyson. Just anybody, with these late. A couple of them. He's obviously a couple firsts might be late, but that's wide receiver territory.
Yeah, so, no, I think he's gonna. I think they're gonna have a shot to fill the roster with some wide receivers in the future. Yes,
and AD Mitchell, he had just a run of just terrible luck in Indy. He had this stupid fumble the ball before he got across the plane of the touchdown. He was one of those guys, and he also committed a stupid penalty to prevent another touchdown. So they hated him in Indy. So maybe, hopefully, he's one of those guys that just needs like a brand new change of scenery. Maybe he's just a douche. Who knows? So hopefully, the dude has something to prove. His second round pick, 20th pick in the second round. That's some decent capital for a wide receiver. So keep an eye on that guy. I mean, he's on everyone's roster. Also, I checked. He's not on anybody's dynasty waivers.
Yeah, he's not a free agent in your league, probably.
Actually checked in my MFL leagues and my sleeper leagues. He's only available in like redraft stuff, as he should be.
Yep. I don't know what else there is. I did make a trade involving Devi and Travis Hunter and a running back this year. Quinshon Judkins, and I mentioned this in the chat, or Travis Hunter and Nick Singleton from Penn State.
Junkins.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I was willing to move off it and kind of get more pieces, but then I immediately had like seller's remorse or whatever because Singleton has been trash this year. He's really hurt his draft stock. Like he went from a late first, early second to probably a third or fourth rounder. The way he's playing right now.
Yeah, makes me think of a similar Devi situation where I traded last season Trey McBride I traded for Trey McBride and I gave up Travion Henderson and something else. Oh, Mark Andrews and Travion Henderson.
Okay.
And at the time, it was like it's an overpay. He hadn't gone off. But now it worked out because the running back haven't gotten off his feet yet.
Yeah, right.
And Mark Andrews is still kind of whatever. So I could see that working out in like as a parallel type of deal, you know?
Yeah. I just wonder.
Trevion's your Nick Singleton, in other words.
Yeah, I wonder if Nick Singleton is going to get any draft capital, or if he's just going to be a bum.
He just scored a touchdown. Yeah, hell yeah, he will, man. I know Penn State has sucked ass.
He scored a touchdown. He scored a touchdown. He averaged like 2.8 yards a carry in that game.
I think it's the body of work. Then, like, what have you done for me lately in college football?
Yeah, his first 3 years, he looked fantastic.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on this year, but I mean, just nothing.
Okay, I got something.
Mm-hmm.
Quentin Johnston. Let me see a freestyle off of some Quentin Johnston.
Okay.
Where you at with him? The freestyle segment. I love it, man. We should do a freestyle segment. We can pick out of a hat segment. Look at this.
Well, what you got for me?
So freestyle segment is when I just throw out a name and you're just like Quentin Johnston, fucking sell, buy, holds, you know.
Sure.
I just traded him this and that. I'll pay this for him. This is what I'll take for him. This is what I'll give for him.
Right.
You know, freestyle segment, you know, you just go off on the guy however you want. So what are you doing for Quentin? Quinston?
I have him in several places.
I mean, you love him or you hate him?
I don't mind him. I don't love him. I need Keenan Allen to disappear. But then again, I've got Keenan Allen in like 3 places, so maybe I don't. Maybe I just suck it up that Quentin Johnston is not going to be an every week guy. It's too bad I don't play best ball because he would do wonders in best ball with those random touchdowns and stuff. Yeah. Well, before we move on, speaking of best ball, I think it's time to go flush.
Let's do it.
Out of our best ball FCE eliminator.
17-18 team, worst best ball, worst score gets eliminated every week. This is for charity. It's kickoff to the Scott Fish Bowl. Check it out. Love to give John Bosch a shout. He's kind of dipped out of the public life, or maybe he just doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
There's a chance of that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. All right, well, this is easy for week 8, although it was tight.
Hold on, don't we? Oh, well, week 8 we're starting from. Nice.
We didn't record last week. Week off. Yep. Yeah. So week 8, Sean Robinson, longtime FCE eliminator participant with us.
Mr. Robinson.
Once again, his team sucked, and now he's getting flushed. And I'm going to his team to see what happened that week. I'm going week 8. Let me find.
That's it for him, baby.
All right.
Let's hear it.
So, Torrey Taylor started for him.
Who?
Bryce Behringer started for him.
Who the hell is that?
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Punters. But those two combined for less than 10 points. Baker Mayfield got him 1.52. That was that awful game for Baker. And then he doesn't have anybody on his bench. I mean, Ferguson put up a goose egg in that game. Everybody else was either on bye or is a free agent or is on IR.
Mr. Robinson.
You have 8 players that score. You're going to need more than 9.5 points from 2 guys. So on that note, it's time to send him down.
That's it.
All right. So Sean Robinson, come and join us, buddy. We've been here for a while.
That's it for you, buddy. Enjoy that shit. Good night.
I want to go to the standings and see where he was prior to that. I'm curious.
How many folks are left is the question.
Well, we're 9 weeks in, so
we're halfway through.
Yeah, man. Let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. Yeah. Sean was he actually was ahead of the guy who got eliminated this week, and we'll talk about him.
How about Steady Eddie? Second place. The old Perzonsky.
Yeah. It's kind of a runaway right now, though. It's kind of a runaway.
Yeah.
So if Shane Burns loses, it'll be an upset because he has almost 500 points more than the next team.
Who the hell is Shane Burns? This guy's from another. This guy must be a reptilian, I think. From another planet.
But he's averaging 54 points a week more than the next guy. That is a lot.
This dude was no holds barred here. He just went straight up quarterback, running back, receiver. That was it. And he's
got Jackson Dart, Fields, Daniel Jones, and Trevor Lawrence. So that's worked out for him. And then he's got
Jonathan Taylor. I don't know how this dude has got so many points. You know what? Nobody's been hurt for him. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's got JT, Jaylen Warren, who did miss a couple games, but he's been good. I don't know how he's got all these points though.
Mims been returning kicks. He has to be, but Mims has just been out. Like Mims must be returning kicks.
He must be because he's been averaging 28 points a game. Yeah, they ain't no joke right there. Duvernay's been good for him.
Yeah,
Devin Duvernay is averaging 24 points a game.
Yep. So, all right, and he's had some nice bye. Not too many bye. Well, we haven't gotten to week 11 yet, so that's
Malik Washington. Did you see he's got Malik Washington averaging nearly 30 points a game?
Well, I have Malik Washington in the Daddy-O's league because it's a yard. It's a point per 10 yards.
Right.
Punt and kick returns.
Yeah.
So
he's doing real well on his returners. He's killing the returners. And then JT and all the quarterbacks. So we'll see if he gets upset. You know, one week. That's all it takes. 1 week.
Yep.
And I don't know what it looks like. I'm going to go look at his team this week and see what it looks like.
Well, he's already, he's missing Danny Dimes and JT. So that's going to be a blow. I don't think it's enough to put him at the bottom of the standings. So that's going to be his only issue, I believe.
Yeah,
Just
maybe.
glancing at his team. So it looks like it's a Shane Burns. But Steady, you never know. Steady Eddie hanging
never
in
know.
there.
Again, it only takes one bad week.
You're right.
One bad week, just
Especially,
like we have.
you're right, because guess what? When everyone gets eliminated, it's the next person's lowest score. So when it gets down to like the top 5, you just have to have a better score than the other 4 guys, and that could be anybody.
Yeah, it sure can.
Some of our patrons are in this in the finals here. We got my nephew's in the finals so far in the final 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, he's in 5th place right now.
Yeah,
points. Yep.
It's going to be interesting. Very exciting. Yeah, look at that. Wow, average points for. Jesus, 200 a week. Holy moly.
Yeah,
do you know that I am still alive in the Matt Harmon eliminator?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How you doing over there?
I think I'm at the point where I can be like, I think you got to come on the show because I'm still alive in your eliminator. I think I'm at that.
You're halfway through. It's not that point. Not that point. It's if you get to like the final 2 or 3, I think that's when it gets interesting.
I don't know.
I am going to pull up because I'm interested to see if we know any of the top 25 folks or so in SFB, since we're bragging on. All right, let's see here, because I did know a couple guys, and then let's see, Justin Christopher, Longhorn Justin, he was in the DDCL. He's up there in 10th place. Let's see
who's
here.
a guest? Who's the highest guest that we've had on? Look at this. This is the Matt Harmon League, dude. I'm sitting here 2nd overall.
Nice.
Not a bad average per week. I'm right up there with the 1st place girl, Jennifer Smith.
Right.
1, 2. Harmon's still around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So I'm still around in the Matt Miller League. Let's. I have no idea who I've drafted. This could be exciting, or it could be dangerous. I have 2 coaches. Look at John Harbaugh. Thanks to Baltimore. They're going to be on a run now. So hopefully I'll get some wins.
Yeah, it helped you much so far, but yeah.
Danny Dimes carrying my team clearly. Look at all the IR guys. Jesus. I can't believe I'm still alive. I can't believe I'm a high score with Cam Scadaboo, Trey Benson, Braylon Allen, Omarion Hampton, Travis Hunter. Thank goodness for Xavier Gibson that 1 week. Look at this. Obviously, I've had some consistent running backs, I guess. Kyron Williams, Rashad White, RJ Harvey, Rico Dowdle, MVP. I need Kyron to come back.
He's playing lights out right now.
I need John Harbaugh to fucking tear off. I need John Harbaugh to just tear into just go on a fucking 10-game tear.
That's exactly what you need. He get like 20.
So he gets -20 for a loss and 15 for a win. So it might as well be 0 for a loss. It doesn't matter. He could be -1,000. Who cares? Oh,
that's right.
Stevie Treble.
It was not his week in the Hot Sauce Eliminator League. We're going to week 9 now.
Never heard this one.
Yeah, his team was just trash. I mean, he was the lowest scorer by 14 points. His team didn't show up.
Yep.
I gotta find
who was it. Who was the MVP of his team?
Well, he had Mahomes, who got 1 point for him.
Wow, man!
Josh Downs scored him 24. Laporta scored 22, and then no one else was in double digits. And he had no points on his bench to hope for. Jacoby Myers, Lab McConkey, Matthew Golden. Those guys combined for 13 points. Patrick Mahomes had his point in there. 14 points amongst 4 guys. That's not going to get done. What's up, Troy? Troy in the chat, by the way.
You know.
But, yeah, basically his team just sucked. He drafted a defense. That's a bad. You could be so like outlier good that week for your defense to matter. And you got 8.5 points on defense. So,
that's what happens when you draft a defense.
Yep. You know what? Let's kill this little shit. That felt good.
Right.
So I may be trailing him by 8 points in the Hot Sauce League, but he's joined us down the tubes.
That's right.
Let's see here. Tecmo Bowl. I'm 11-4. Kind of on.
We addressed Troy's question earlier, right?
Which one was that? Sorry.
I don't know. What the heck was that?
It was
Michael Pittman.
Yeah,
over
Pittman
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Are you doing that in Dynasty? Are you doing that?
Doing what? Overpaying for Pittman? I'm not paying anything for Pittman because I don't believe in the Colts. I think Danny Dimes with his fractured vertebrae is going to get fucking crunched. And that's going to be it for him. And then what? What happens? Dude, the Colts should have been trading for a backup quarterback.
Yeah, because they don't have
a quarterback. It can't be A-Rich. He can't be the backup quarterback. Who's their backup quarterback?
He's on IR, so
who's their backup?
I have no idea.
Jim Sorgi?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
No, I think that there's. I just don't think there's a big enough difference in the two guys week to week. I don't think there's a big enough difference to give up those years. Because Pittman's like 28 now or something. You know, I mean, we're getting to the point where we're going to have to start talking about Chase and Jefferson as they get older. I mean, it's not this year, next year, whatever. But I mean, how old is Jamar Chase now? He is 25. So give him like 2-3 years. He'll be 28. We're talking about these guys like they're going to be the top 2 wide receivers forever, and at some point they're not going to be.
I'm not worried about Chase being 28.
Okay, well, what do you think about JSN versus?
I love JSN. I wish I had him more. I wish I had more of him.
Because he's 2 years younger and is absolutely killing it this year.
So if you have Chase, you're trying to get JSN plus what?
I don't know. I mean, what is the move? Because you can't trade, you can't do like a neighbor. Like if say you're a contender, you can't do a neighbors for JSN anymore.
Well, listen, the JSN, listen to this, listen to these letters. The JSN GM, knows.
Not how you do your ABCs.
He or she knows what they have in JSN.
Yeah.
So and the Chase GM is like, I have Chase. I deserve everything. Everything has to be something plus.
Give me it all. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you have that conflict. So you have to wait for JSN to have a shit game or something because Chase and JSN, the JSN GM is not messing around. They're not fucking around with Chase and JSN and Darnold's just peppering him too. So it's like
you got to treat him like a top 3 wide receiver in Dynasty right now. I mean, like you got to put him in the conversation with Jefferson and Chase right now. The way he finished last year, he's there. You know, it's hard to ignore it.
So how many firsts for JSN?
2.
2 firsts for JSN.
2 solid firsts, not the 111 and 112. It's going to have to be 2, like the 104 and 107 or something, before you even think about moving JSN. No, I still don't know if I could.
Wow. Damn it! I wish Kyler Murray was still starting. Like he's an anchor on a couple of my teams, like a big time anchor.
You're not gonna be able to do much with him because his value is tanked. I mean, it's just toast.
Yeah. There are some QB needy teams in a deep, like a 14 teamer,
Sure.
Superflex. You could get rid of Kyler for something substantial still, because the GM that doesn't have a quarterback in a 14 teamer would gladly pay for Kyler, I think.
That may be true. Like, say you want to get a position player for Kyler, you might be able to get that done. But it's going to have to be a mid-tier position player.
What about Devonta Smith?
I think I'd keep Devontae Smith
over Kyler.
Yeah. Hell, at least I know I can put Smith in the lineup and get points.
Surely.
Good luck with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that I don't know that you're selling Kyler and getting a legit player. That's the problem.
Now's probably not a good time. I mean, I feel like this is almost like a scare tactic. I feel like it's one of those scare tactics, by the coach.
Nah, man, they're benching him because they're winning.
Jacoby Brissett is fucking Jacoby Brissett. Come on.
They're winning games with Brissett, aren't they? Are they winning games?
Over under on how many teams Brissett has played for in his career right
He's
now.
Played 6 in the last 6 years or something.
My over under would be 6. Let's say 6.5.
Okay, then take the under. I think it's 6.
Jacoby Brissett, how many teams?
Are you already there, or do I need to pull it up? My goodness.
Well, I'm going to do it. Brissett NFL teams play for
7.
Has he?
Is that what you said?
No. He's played for the Pats, the Colts, the Dolphins, the Browns, the Commanders, the Pats again, and the Cardinals. So
6 teams, 7 different stops.
Yes.
Yep. 6. Take the under. I think I had heard.
It's kind of, yeah, I guess you're right. You can't argue that, because that was how it was worded. How many teams?
Yep.
I should have said how many stops. How many stops did Brissett make on his
that would have messed most people up.
Yep. Yeah, look at that. 91st overall, third round pick, 91st overall. 7 teams. He played for 7 teams. Unbelievable. And he's been on the Cardinals.
He's been
on the Cardinals this year. This is his first year on the Cardinals.
Squeezing out that money. I wonder what his career earnings are. A guy like Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett.
He's got $100 million, probably, or at least 75.
All right, let's see here. He has made $58.9 million.
Okay.
With a projected total of 71 by the end of 2026.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Being able to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, you got to remember his first contract was 4 years, and it did, he didn't make any money because he was what? Would you say he was a third rounder?
Yeah, 91st overall pick, third round pick.
Yeah, so his first 3 years, he made like 2.4 million or something. His first 3 years, and then the real money started coming. Made a couple big paydays with the Colts, and then a bunch of $5 million ish, whatever.
He's old. He's probably got another 3. He's 32.
Yeah,
I can see he could play till he's making millions of dollars. Might as well probably make another 50.
And if you don't know, we do have a Patreon. We have a chat. We talk trades and football all day long, dropping news on days like today. So that was in the chat earlier.
Maybe send you a fucking vintage tee.
I didn't do a hunting update this week. I haven't done a hunting update yet. How about we do a late show hunting update?
Sure.
And then wrap it up.
We can wrap it up and anyone, what we could do, we could sometimes we did the other time. I don't know. I don't know what your story is later, but man, when we did that after show with we brought some of the patron folks into the show for the after hours rager. That was great, man.
Yeah. Well, do you want to hold it for that or?
Yes, let's hold it for that.
Okay. Yeah. I hit an elk. Not sure if I told you guys that. That sucks, Troy. That sucks. I did not know that you ran into an elk. Yeah. Good luck with your car on that one. I'm sure you're talking about in the past, but it's not.
Troy hit an elk. Holy shit.
If you hit an elk, rest in peace to your vehicle. It ain't like hitting a moose, but it ain't great.
Well, he doesn't say how. With his hand? Yeah, like his fist?
I doubt he slapped him on the haunch. I'm just saying.
On the haunch? Is that a elk body part?
I mean, that's the back leg for most. Yeah, buttock and thigh considered together in a human or animal. Oh, well, I wouldn't go around, smacking Stephanie and saying, nice haunch, but I'm just saying.
What's the haunch again?
A buttock and thigh considered together in a human or animal.
Yeah, baby, we're going to see you once again next week. Thanks for listening to the Dynasty Hot Sauce Podcast.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Larry Monkey and Justin Rogers talking Dynasty football, baby. Come get